Alright, back with another video here, and I just have a couple of stories and things before I get to the main subject of this video here. Had kind of a, I want to say a long day, but it kind of ended on a long note there, and I said, you know what, I just need to get out to the Goodwill bins here, and I got there just in time to meet up with some of my friends, and we got to do a row or two of miscellaneous merchandise. I found virtually nothing. I did pick up one item here, which is kind of neat here, and eventually they did only get me $1 for it. I said, this is kind of heavy, and they said, oh, we could do it for $1. I said, okay, I'll do it. And that was this America's National Parks edition of Monopoly. It's all brand new on the inside, except for what people do at the Goodwill bins, is they take out the collectible game pieces and they take them and throw the game back. Sometimes they dump the game out 100%, but somebody had rubber banded it back together, took out the 6 pewter custom game tokens there. So they're not in there. So this really has no value without the collectible pieces. But that's what people do, is they buy the game pieces and dump the game, sometimes spilling it all over the store, ruining the whole thing. But as I said, everything is brand new. The buildings are still sealed, the dice, all the cards are still sealed. So if somebody got this for birthday, Christmas, never played it, even the money is still sealed and packed up. So why wouldn't I grab this? But again, the game pieces are missing. Hopefully something else is not missing here. That's hopefully where the game pieces were, right there. But anyway, that was $1 there. And then I always look for supplies, autographing supplies, that sort of thing here. So we'll show you what I have here. And then we'll get into the main part of the subject here. They accidentally overcharged me on this, and it took forever to get my $5 back. They overcharged me by $5. But I found this particularly neat thing here. This is a old vintage 1960s or 70s flashlight, kind of beat. It needs some sort of work and cleaning onto it. But it's from Bell System. It's a Bell System flashlight there. I don't know if that has any value, but I will try to get that cleaned up and polished up, and that's kind of fun here. Again, from the 60s or early 70s. I'm not really sure when that was, but worthless, but it's still kind of fun to have that. A lineman probably had that. Then I grabbed, again, a bunch of envelopes here. I don't care what time of year it is. These are flashy envelopes. I will just go ahead and use those for all my autograph requests, my postcard requests, that sort of thing. I always need envelopes, and I hate to see these things go in the garbage, so I saved them. Then I got these. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I can write letters on them or what have you. Some of them are opened because people like to open stuff. They want to see what things are. And when they destroy product and wreck things, it's like when that dog was in the Goodwill bin store. And they gave the dog a bunch of toys to play with, and they threw the toys back in the bin after they were done with it. It was pretty disgusting. But somebody opened up a pack of these poem postcards here. So they would require a first class stamp here. It doesn't say that. Oh, yes, it does. It says first class. So why would you want to send this? But, again, I may go ahead and use these because they might cancel nicely. That's what the thing I might think about for the last of my postcard requests. So I have this one here, advice from a river, and advice from a bear, advice from a moose, advice from a cat, advice from a dog, advice from a butterfly. You get the idea. But I got 3 more packets of these, or actually 2 more packets of these. So they were not cheap because it's $2.79 a pound or something crazy. Advice from a tree. So I don't know. Oh, that's a notepad there. Okay, well I guess I got a notepad so I can write my letters on that, and advice from a fox. So anyway, set of 12. Now, let's get to the subject at hand here. Let's move this keyboard back farther here. Got some plastic stuff here. So I wanted to try one of Goodwill's grab bags. I could have looked at each record here, but I just want to be surprised and see what was in there. One bag I almost bought, but there was not quite enough. So they're taking some of the leftover records that nobody wants, throw them in grab bags, and they will sell 1 or 2 of them. She thought they were $8, but they were actually $3, and I thought they had always been $3. If they were $8, there'd be absolutely no point in buying it because it'd be almost the exact same price as whatever. So they put them in this plastic bag here, and they zip tie them on the end here so you can't open it. But we will try to get that opened fairly quickly here. I got a pair of scissors with me. And you probably got a glimpse of that record on front here. And you were not mistaken. That is the Eddie Arnold. Well, let's get him out of here real quickly here and show you what I have here. So I figured for $3, he could be project things. He could test for cleaning using different solutions to clean them. But we have Eddie Arnold, So Many Ways If the Whole World Stopped Lovin'. So there is that one there. It's not in terrible condition, cover-wise. It's not something I'm probably going to keep. This is on MGM. These are records that people are not even buying in bulk for $3 for the whole bag. You know, so what am I supposed to do with them? I mean, if I put 25 cents on them, would somebody buy them? I know somebody who probably would buy a couple, but I know somebody who wouldn't. But it looks like it was played one time. Mint condition. So Eddie Arnold, that's a win if you like Eddie Arnold here. The next one here, Gems Are Forever, Mantovani and his orchestra. Hopefully you can see that. Kind of a cool cover with all the gems on it. Some of these kind of hit and miss, you know, 50s era type stuff, whatever. Fortunately, the corner's been smashed, but that probably happened at the bins. That would be my guess here. All the Things You Are, True Love. I mean, I'm not really interested in Mantovani romance type of stuff. And it's fairly scuffed, so, I mean, it's okay, but it's got to go. So that one probably has to go. The next one we have is Tears on My Pillow, Johnny Tillotson. Again, this is another crunch like from somebody dumped that, you know, they all got crunched to the bins here. Really a shame there. I don't know how many records go to the trash. You know, people say, well, shoot, all these young kids collecting all these records, and it's causing all these records. But you know what? What happened was is people grabbed all these things out of their basements and brought all these things to the surface and to the light. Otherwise, these would just be sitting, wasting away in a dark basement. But also, you have to realize that some of these probably got saved because some people probably would have thrown these out. Tears on My Pillow, Joy to the World, Today I Started Loving You Again, Raining in My Heart, Hey Girl, My Girl. Again, it's just all other people's songs on here more than likely. Nothing special. This is probably circa 1970. I'm not exactly sure when this was here. It doesn't say. Let's take a look and see. It's got the ever popular brown sleeve here. And then this one here has a little bit of playware. It smells kind of funny on Amos Records and it smells kind of really musty there, so that's not probably, I'm not sure. I got Johnny Tillotson's autograph. I think he's still alive. Here's the era of Hank Williams, so country music, Luke Williams and the Rangers. The era of Hank Williams. So it's not Hank Williams, it's the era of Hank Williams on modern. So it's probably like a budget record. You know, you see the word Hank Williams, it's like, oh great, cool. And then this one here is another, you know, relatively average condition. It'd probably clean up pretty nicely here. And there is the back of the one here. The Ink Spots, Luau Tangos, Dixieland, the Ragtime, I don't know, Ragtime something or other. That's kind of a naughty cover there. That would have been, some of those, you know, some of these covers here are just kind of interesting in themselves. They're kind of fun. Then we have Three Strands, There Stands the Glass, Carl Smith, and Winston Gray owned this one here. His name is right there in the white there. That might be able to be cleaned off there if I wanted to keep this Carl Smith. I know some people who would love these records, you know, the country ones and that sort of thing, if they didn't cost anything. You know, some people that really enjoy the music, but they don't enjoy paying any money. But this one has been run through the, somebody sanded the floor with this one here. It looks really pretty shiny in the camera here, but trust me, somebody sanded the floor with that one, and the back is pretty gross there. So we don't need to keep that one here. Then, I don't know what this is. This is OPEX. Fuse Box. Social Sammy. It's some sort of rap, maybe? I really have no clue. OPEX. Yeah, they've got an email there. Somebody didn't want this one. This is kind of one that I was interesting to see here. And it looks like it's relatively clean. Played once or twice here. Very going to be some sort of DJ record here, so that's surprising to see that. Originally it was $9.99 at Platinum Records there, I think is what that is, Platinum. I've seen that label before. If anybody knows about, oh, it's got the Future box side, Ceram, Freak disc, or Sarah Freak disc or something like that, Bang Concept Nature. I have no idea what that is. We'll figure that one out here. Then we have American folk songs. This is just to see what you can get for $3 at a Goodwill store. Some of the bags had like 78s and all kinds of weird stuff in it. They're not going to sell very many of these bags, but I really like to have this opportunity because otherwise it's $1.25, $1.29 per, and so I've already, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at like $8 right there, and I've already spent $3. You know, that's good. The Smoky Mountain Singers, Tom Dooley Midnight Special, Goober Peas, Boll Weevil Song, all that fun stuff here. And this is on Hurrah Records. I think I've heard of Hurrah, but anyway, this is probably, oh, it's actually not too terrible. So maybe it wasn't a very good album, and that's why it's in pretty good condition here. Then we have The Shop. And The Shop, it says thanks with somebody's name there. So it's very possible that's an autograph from somebody on The Shop. The Shop. Now appearing, The Shop. I don't know whose autograph that is. There's a little smudge there, but it could be. It just says thanks and somebody's name there. I bet you that's, let's see who's in the band here. So we have Alabama Jubilee, Pickin' to Beat the Devil, Freddie Feelgood and his funky little 5-piece band, Sons of the Pioneers Melody, Bye Bye Blues, Let's All Go Down to the River. So we've got The Shop is J. Clark Wilcox, D. Jack Wilcox, Mark Cathay, Kevin Bailey, and Louis Chavez. Now let's just see if there's anybody here. What did I say? What was the names there? Kathy? Let's see. I'm trying to figure. No. Wilcox. I don't know. I can't match that name up there with that right now. I don't know. Oh, that's a Wilcox. Okay, that's somebody that's Wilcox right there. So one of the Wilcoxes here. So it's either J. Clark or D. Jack. It looks like I think it's D. Jack. I think it's D. Jack Wilcox. Don't quote me on that, but it's somebody Wilcox. So it's an autograph of one of these geeks right here. So that's really cool. I got an autograph and a rap record or a DJ record. Then we have Connie Smith in the plastic here. I never once stopped loving you. Connie Smith. Don't know anything about Connie Smith. Notes on a Nashville recording session. There is that one right there. Louisiana Man, There's Something Lonely in This House. Again, all these songs were done by everybody else at some point. I never know who the originators of these songs on. Ooh, Dynagroove, 1970. I was -5 years old back then. Crazy. And it's a relatively clean but stinky record. We got a few more here. This one might be okay. Frankie Lane, Hellbent for Leather. That's what he says. That's what's on there. That's what I said. Rawhide, High Noon, and Cool Water, Cool Water. Oh no, never mind. I don't know. So Gunfight of the OK Corral, Johnny. Orchestra and chorus conducted by Johnny Williams. Ooh, Johnny Williams. And again, another smashed corner. Just excuse me, like the other ones here. This Rao. Somebody named Rao owned it. I don't know. Or Raw, I don't know. And there is Frankie Lane, I believe. Oh, wow. Lovely. Let's just see what kind of condition this one is. Oh, excuse me. I burnt my... Okay, there we go. It looks like it was never played. Relatively never played. Unless there was like a flaw in it or something. I'm probably going to... If I keep these, I'm going to throw away these inner sleeves here. They're pretty yucky. Probably get rid of those. That's probably half the smell there, too. And the last one... Actually, we have 2 more, so that's a pretty good pack here. We have Ray Stevens, Misty. Now, of course, nobody's going to pay $1.29 for that one. And you can't even see Ray Stevens because there he is. Now, see, look, Ray Stevens. Ray Stevens. Goodbye, never mind, I'm being silly. And then this is Misty. And there's the back of Misty. I get all misty-eyed when I think of Ray Stevens. Again, the smashed corner. And like I said, I think these got dropped or thrown around here. And it's in relatively clean condition there on that particular label, whatever that happens to be. I'm not really too worried. Again, if I've been touching the records, I apologize, because you know these are million-dollar sellers, and I don't want to mess them up here. And then we have a London Treasury series at the end here. Paco Bell Cannon, Albione Adagio with, again, a smushed corner. That's a theme here, the smushed corner, smashed corner. Albinoni, Oboe Concerto, Banana Nonci, Sinofina da Chiesa e Quattro, Purcell, Chasoni in G minor, Alistair Ross organ, Sarah Barrington oboe, Simon Standage violin, the Richard Hickox Orchestra, and conducted by Richard Hickox. I screwed up all of that, but again, it's other than some fingerprints that were put on there, it looks like it was played once or twice. There's a couple of slight scratches on there, but I think that was, yeah, there's some scratches there from whatever got into the sleeve there. So I don't know, was that worth my $3? I'm not 100% sure there. Angel blowing on the trumpet there. More angels and stuff like, I guess. I don't know what the whole deal with that is, but it's from the first release in the USA. So this is, oh wow, the US premiere rookie version of this. Two of the world's great Baroque masterpieces. It might be an excellent album here. And it's also an imported pressing here too. So I'm probably going to give this away to somebody. Not on the channel here, unless they really want it, but it's going to cost too much to ship it. But I have somebody that I'll probably give this to. Not anybody you know, not anybody I know. I just usually have like a free pile somewhere, and then if people want to take stuff from the free pile, then they certainly can. So 15.5 minutes, that is what I got here. That is all I have for you. I just used Maui as my backdrop there. Just kind of a nice background there. And let me know, again, this is a Goodwill thing they're doing now at our particular Goodwill bin. It's doing $3 grab bags. Do you think I got my $3 worth out of fun out of this? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.